So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about this sheet, which can be found on our website. It talks about the programs that we run at the office ourselves, and then it also, on the back of it, talks about programs at other nonprofits that we're funding for this year. The first one that you'll see there is about our VITA program, or our free tax program. And so this is something that volunteers have been doing through our office for several years now. And it helps bring money that might otherwise not be claimed. But this money comes back to our community through the Earned Income Tax Credit. And last year, 404 families were able to be assisted through this program, and that brought back $426,157 in EITC or tax refunds to our area. So that's money coming back in our community. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library, that's something that we've been doing since 2005. And it's a program where kids that are enrolled receive a new book that's mailed to them each month. Last year, we served 1,568 children through that program. But there's no cost to the families at all. The children that are enrolled get that free book mailed to them each month, and the reviews that we get about the program are really good. But we feel like this is something that definitely helps prepare those kids for kindergarten and then to go on to first grade. So everything that United Way funds touches either on education, financial stability, or health. So you can see it through those programs that we run through the office. And then for the programs that are run at other nonprofits, I'll talk a little bit about the health part first. Cherry Valley Food Pantry, last year we were able to serve 2,335 individuals through that pantry. And then the backpack program, last year 366 kids were served through the backpack program with the funds that we're able to give to the food bank. Everyone knows, if a child is hungry, they're not concentrating on learning, then they're worried about their tummy growling. And so it's a big part. It touches not only on health, but it also touches on education too. Further on education, City Youth Ministries, they have a program called Reading Strategies that really work. And last year they had 35 children that were specifically helped by that program after school. They had other children coming into City Youth, but these kids were assisted even further with learning and being helped to read more. And then also the computer enrichment for a lifetime through New Life Empowerment. So last year, 91 children and adults were assisted through that program, and we have an individual that's over that program that works with them with computers, and you can't hardly go anywhere or do any type of job anymore without knowing at least the very basics of computers. And then for financial security, Legal Aid of Arkansas last year assisted 1,855 individuals with free legal services, so that was a huge boost to the community to be able to be assisted like that and not have those huge legal fees. And then Homeless to Self-Sufficient through Mission Outreach. Mission Outreach works with individuals that come in there. Most of them are homeless. They're staying there, and they may not have a driver's license. They may not have Social Security card. And so those are things, especially the Social Security cards, that are needed in order to get a job somewhere. And so they help individuals get those documents. And then after that, maybe they might get a job in a factory, but they still need clothing for that job. They may need flame retardant pants, they may need steel-toed boots, they may need a specific outfit if they're going to be a waiter or a waitress somewhere. And so they have funds that have been given to them by us that they can use to help get those people get the clothing that they need for positions. So why give to United Way? I have my favorite nonprofit. Why don't I just give to them? If you have your favorite nonprofit, or maybe you give through your church, that's great. We're not trying to take away from that by any means. But what we're saying is, maybe by giving a little bit more to United Way, you're helping all of these organizations at one time. So your donation is going, to a lot of areas and helping a lot of people. And then another thing that I would say is that 98% of everything that United Way raises does stay right here in our 8.5 county coverage area. 2% does go to United Way worldwide, but in reality, we get a lot of that back either through travel credits for meetings that they have, educational type meetings, and then the use of the logo as well. And the other reason that I would say give to United Way is, unfortunately, we don't have just one issue here in our community. We have a problem with food insecurity. We have a problem with children not being able to read. We have a problem with homelessness. And so United Way is touching on all these different areas and helping make a better community.